Fredhelm Kuhnen and owned by Sylvia Ruta. Peter Stremler for Magic Equesta next to go, representing Poland. So good to see Poland in the final. And this was a very polished performance. And if I remember, this horse had a super trot and showing the attributes of a world-class horse in the trot work on Wednesday. Very nice ground cover. The ability then to come back from that pace into the collection and show that they can sit, show that they have the strength and the training to sit, collect from one pace to the other, from one gear to another. And it's about having, as if you've been watching, the revs per minute, not necessarily the miles per hour. You don't want the fast because the fast becomes flat. You want the revs. Occasionally you just see his hind leg trailing when he gets a little bit tired, a little bit weaker. And he just struggles a little bit with the ability to sit. Nice walk. I'd like to see him walk to the contact a little bit more and make sure that he has the ability to work and walk to the bridle and collect and the pirouette. Yeah, very good. He tries. He really does try. I just wish he'd taken a little bit more rein in the extended walk. The rain coming down again. Very nice. He's good with his changes, happy and confident. Had to work a little bit harder on the straight line on the side of the arena for that flying change. Straightness is one of the hardest things to teach a horse. When they're absolutely straight, without being solid, without being rigid, but straight, with their ears and their eyes parallel with their legs and their hips and their hocks, is very tricky. Very good. That change was much better. See, this is a very good test because even at the end of the test, you then got to say, okay, now we've got to do an extended trot. When they're just a little bit out of breath, they've done a lot of work. You think of all the movements in the test. That's quite a lot for these young horses. As Peter comes to the end of her test, it's going to be a test in the 80s. I would have definitely thought. I think that has the potential to go into the lead. Is that brave to say that? I don't think so. I think that horse had a very good trot. I think the walk was very good. The canter was better today than the other day, so the submission mark should come up. But let's see what our judges thought. Let's hear from Peter Storr once again.
Okay, thank you very much. We can say for sure that you have a very beautiful horse. Just before he starts moving, he looks beautiful. The trot was lovely, light-footed, obviously regular, good rhythm. We gave a 9. The walk, and I'd like to also say in the trot, he was always very balanced, and he has a natural balance of his own and a beautiful top line front, which makes it very easy for him. In the walk, lovely steps in the extended, also shows a clear ability to collect. We gave a 9 again. Throughout the test, there was a slight doubt that he wasn't always quite accepting the contact, just very subtly, and I think this came out in the canter. So the canter a little tight at times, although he performed all the work correctly. We gave an 8 for canter. Could have just stayed a little more supple through his top line. Submission, again, he did everything. There was just this acceptance of the contact at times. We gave an 8.2. Overall, a beautiful horse, nice presentation, a 9 for perspective. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm glad I was brave. And 86.4 goes into the lead. I don't think Peter can actually believe it. She has a stunning horse. He was absolutely beautiful in the arena. And 3 9s, an 8 for his canter, an 8.2 for submission, which is higher than it was the other day. She's absolutely delighted. Don't cry, otherwise I will cry as well.